Choose to be joyful because life is brighter when you are. It really is. Your outlook on life shapes so much of what life around actually gives you. If all you see is negativity, your life will be negative. And the other way around, of course. Oh dear. If I'm a YouTuber now, I guess I should introduce myself. And I should look here, not there. Yes. Okay. I'm Tosia. I'm an artist, and I'm sitting on my windowsill right now. Hi. Yes, it's snowy outside and it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, and it's the beginning of January. And in 2026, I made resolutions I'm actually going to stick to. Would you like to hear them? Isn't this journal so pretty? Oh my gosh. It's just so gorgeous. Okay. Treat social media like a cafe you visit once in a while, not a place you live. Be kinder to yourself. Know when God needs you to slow down. I totally messed up on this one last year. Be grateful every morning. And I have been this last week, and honestly, I think it's changing my life. Make art and filmmaking and posting, editing a daily practice. More on that one in a sec. Lastly, choose to be joyful because life is brighter when you are. So cheesy, but so true. You know what? I do have like stickers, and I'm gonna cover this because it's kind of like annoying. Whoa. I love stickers. Oh my gosh. There we go. Yay. Okay, so let's go back to that fourth resolution. I'm gonna post every week on YouTube, and I'm gonna post every day on Instagram. But I had to set some rules for myself because I will get burnt out easily if I just try to make each post perfect and of the highest possible quality, and I will lose the fun, and it's actually supposed to be fun. You see, I'm turning 20 this July, in 6 months. That means I won't be a teenager anymore. And I want to appreciate every moment. And what better way for me to do that than to paint, play piano, write, film, edit it all together and keep it as memories to look back on later as an online journal. And that is what my Instagram that I'll post daily on is going to be called, my online journal. And well, here on YouTube I will also post, but every week. And I don't know what it'll look like yet. It could be like these kind of yapping videos, but I think mostly I'll be looking back on the week, on things I created, maybe sharing some thoughts, insights, experiences, how life is going. When I'm 90, it'll just be so precious to look back on. I actually got this idea in the middle of the night. I was like lying awake, and I was like, I want to make a video every week. And you know what happened a couple days later? My fiancé is getting his own computer, which means that I'll be able to use my one anytime I like. He uses it to teach kids maths and for his uni stuff and coding and yada yada. So I don't get to use it all the time, and now I will, which means I'll have more time, which means I'll have more opportunity to make those videos. Now, let's see if we notice the pattern. I was sitting here on my couch a week ago and I was like, okay, Lord, should I start this online journal thing, Instagram post daily? And I heard this thing in my heart. It was like, do you ask me for permission when you start a new journal? I mean, when I started this one a few weeks ago, I've kept a lot of journals. I'm never like stressed and like thinking, oh, should I do this? Should I do this? I just do it, and it's fun. It should be fun. So I'm gonna post every day. And I'm saying it here so that you guys can keep me accountable. Follow me on there and like motivate me to keep posting. So to me, I got confirmation that I should make those videos, post daily, and make art, because a month ago I was sitting like, oh gosh, should I carry on doing this painting thing, honestly? Like, should I carry on doing it and do it like every day? You know what happened the next day? I got 360 pieces of paper, A6 canvas paper, from my fiance's parents, just as a little gift. They were like, oh, you said you needed some material, so here you go. And I was like, okay, God. So I'm guessing you want me to do this? So, and I'm not joking, wait a sec. Do you see all this paper and canvas boards? There's more on the cupboard. This is just half. A crazy amount of materials, not to speak about new acrylic paints and these fancy oil paints and watercolor. I could not be more grateful. I was completely and utterly blessed this Christmas, and my family isn't rich. Speaking of Christmas presents, my camera broke down a week before Christmas. Just completely. As if all those rejections I mentioned in my last 2 videos weren't enough. Also, miraculously got a new camera for Christmas. This little old Canon makes me so happy, and oh my gosh. So yes, I got confirmation that I should be making more videos. My fiance is getting a laptop. I got an answer if I should start this online journal. Do you ask me for permission when you start a new journal? And that I should carry on painting, because I have new materials, space, and time for it. And there's one thing in particular that I'd love to share. This happened this last week. A little miracle to give you hope and to show that amazing, extraordinary things can happen when we step out of our comfort zones a little and break through our inner barriers. Okay, my fiance and I discovered a little local cafe recently. Whoa! Paintbrushes! It's a lovely little place. We went there twice. The second time there was no art on the walls, and in my heart I've been thinking for a while now, wouldn't it be so cool to show my art somewhere? Like wherever, honestly. Cafe, gallery, library, whatever. And I hesitated because I didn't know if I won't be being too forward, annoying this barista lady, shoving my art down somebody's throat, you know? You might not know what kind of stuff I do, so here's a little recent one. Yeah. But I was like, oh, whatever, let's just ask. And I was like, I see you don't have any art hanging here right now. And she was immediately so open, so smiley, so friendly. I just breathed out instantly. She was like, oh yeah, we actually usually have artists like rotating here, like their art. Every couple weeks we change. If only somebody wants to show their work. And would you like to show your work? And I was like, you know, all I had to do was take the first step. And this new opportunity opened up in front of me. Sometimes they don't open up, which is what I've been experiencing the last couple months with my art university rejection, government funding rejection, art gallery rejection, only selling 2 paintings last year. Yeah. But here I walk into this cafe, I ask the lady, and I'll be showing my art there this spring. I'm so happy, and not only that, I got a commission from her as well, because I came 2 days later to show my work to the manager, and he took one glance at it and he was like, oh yeah, we'll show your work. She was there too, and she saw my little cat portrait, and she was like, oh, my mom has a cat, and I really want you to paint it. Would you paint it? That would be amazing. And we agreed on the price, and that was my first commission in 6 months. Wow. So yes, here I am, making my first of 50 videos this year. It's just crazy. I also want to say I'm sorry for my last 2 videos. I think they weren't my happiest, but I wasn't very happy. I was in a very low moment. But I feel life bouncing back. I feel life bouncing back. I feel life bouncing back, making these new resolutions. It might sound soppy to you, like, be kinder to yourself, be grateful, be joyful. But I've realized that in this life, if you don't choose to be joyful, usually joy isn't just gonna appear, come your way magically. You have to take the first few steps into the unknown. Choose to put that smile on your face sometimes. Somehow life does reward you. Any little resolutions you set this year? They can be simple. They can be extravagant. It all depends on how willing you are to actually work on them. These 5 resolutions. I think they'll be the first that I really truly complete this year. And how about we do this one together? Choose to be joyful because life is brighter when you are. It really is. Your outlook on life shapes so much of what life around actually gives you. If all you see is negativity, your life will be negative. And the other way around, of course. Thank you for watching my first video of this series. Just a little yap and sharing my resolutions and latest experiences. Thank you, truly. All 751 of you. So yes, thank you for chilling here with me on this windowsill. And till next time, friend. All you lovely people. Bye. Okay, and it's the beginning. Don't stress. Just talk about anything. What do you want to talk about? I'm so bad at filming. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, anyway.